Hey, my name is Dave Ward, and today we're asking the question, has True Linkswear made the perfect golf shoe? Sadly, the answer is no. However, they've done a really nice job with these two. So these are the two pairs that I own. First, a little bit about the company if you haven't heard of these guys. They're out of Tacoma, Washington. PGA Tour pro Ryan Moore and his brother, whose name is escaping me, started this company because they wanted a more comfortable golf shoe. Probably 10, 12 years ago, I think. That's about how old the company is. The first pairs looked kind of like clown shoes, and Ryan used to catch a lot of crap for that. They still have a little bit of that to them because they're really designed on two fundamental principles. The first one is a wide toe box. Okay, so you get a much wider, it's a little sort of boxier, if you will, which just gives your foot more room to roam around. This is the last pair of shoes. I won't talk about the manufacturers, one of the big ones. Last pair of shoes, that was just a major problem. I almost lost a toenail because of how narrow the toe box was in these shoes that I felt like when I got them, they would just break in. No, not so much for that. That's the first principle, is a wide toe box. Second principle is they're a zero rise shoe, meaning there's hypothetically they're flat, right? They don't have a heel that's higher than a toe, which is common for almost every shoe. When you first put them on, they feel a little bit weird. And on the zero rise point, these are the original 1.2, which are sort of the newer ones that are out, and these are the OG Feel. The OG Feels feel a little bit flatter to me, but they both are working on the same principles. So I found out about the company through their website. I was targeted with Facebook ads, so good job, you guys are doing a good job if you're watching this. Targeting the right people, and started to go through and learn a little bit more about the shoe. And I thought, oh, well, that reminds me of another pair of shoe I've got, which are these Ultra Lone Peak. I don't remember which model they are, but the Ultra Lone Peak 3.0, I think is what that says. These are my hiking boots. I went through a lot of pair of hiking boots. About 4 years ago, my son was in Boy Scouts. We were doing a lot of backpacking, and we were set to go to the Philmont Scout Ranch and go on a 10-day, 65-mile hike, So comfort was important. I went through like 3 other pairs before I found these, and what do you know? It's a wide toe box and a zero rise. Now, these are a little controversial for some people in the hiking community. Some people love them. Some people think that they're awful. I love them, and they were super comfortable. So when I heard that True is had brought that to golf shoes, I thought, okay, I gotta give that a check and see what's up. So let's talk about these first. These are the original 1.2s, the first pair I had. What True will do is they will send a pair to you. You have to pay for them. They send you the pair of shoes. If you just wear them around house to kind of see if you like them and you break them in, or that zero rise thing is not going to work for you because it does feel a little funky at first if you're not used to it. You can send them back. I got them, put them on, was wearing them around the house, and instantly thought, ooh, these are super, super comfortable. They just need to break in a little bit, okay? So the difference between these two shoes, this is a much more structured shoe. They're both pretty flexible, okay? But this one has this all leather upper. These are waterproof, which is super nice, and I've gotten them pretty wet walking around in the mornings and stuff. A lot more structure in the whole shoe, really. And again, waterproof, leather, that sort of thing. The OG Feels are really, this is like a nylon cotton material. Again, super, super, super flexible, lightweight shoe that, I feel like is one of the most comfortable pair of shoes I own. Like these, if I'm just going to practice, I usually wear these. I actually just tossed out or put in the giveaway bin that we have a pair of cross trainers that I was using for the gym. I just use these for the gym now. They're super, super, super comfortable. So only 1 or 2 things that I would change, and I think you guys are going to have the perfect golf shoe. Let's go back to the 1.2 first, because I want to show you like wear and tear. I actually went to go clean up this pair to shoot this video, and I thought, maybe I'll just clean one of them, which is the one I've been showing you. Here's the other one that I've been wearing. As you can see, not a huge amount of difference. It's just got a little bit of dirt on it, but it's not like they're not ruined. The bottoms are green because one of the golf courses I play at uses that green fertilizer stuff to make their greens look better. Not True's fault. But as you can see, they clean up really well, and all I used was just a rag with some water. So one of the things that makes this shoe awesome is this sock liner. So it's got a whole sock liner that you slip your whole foot into. So it's not like a typical shoe where there's a tongue and, some people complain that they're a little bit hard to get on. maybe, but when you get them on, they're so comfortable that it's just well worth whatever kind of battle you got to go through to get them on. And it's just because of the sock liner. In my opinion, this is one of the things that they could really improve in the other shoe. It's the sock liner. There's probably a reason why they haven't done it. I'm not a shoe designer, I just wear them. This sock liner is vastly superior to the one on the OG Feels. Again, a little more stable, but the biggest thing is the material that it's made out of. It's kind of maybe hard to see on the video, but this is a much more stable, substantial material, and it's got like a soft, really soft feel to it. So you can wear these without socks, no problem, which I don't normally do to play golf, but I have worn them around with socks, and they're comfortable enough. Like I wouldn't go walk 18 holes with no socks on with these, but you probably could because this sock liner is awesome. In contrast, this sock liner is very, I don't want to call it flimsy because it's obviously designed to be less structured, less stable. But this area in particular is where that's a problem. I had another pair of shoes that had like a boa closure on them. That probably gives away. They look kind of similar to those ones. What it was, that part, I returned them. I didn't even think I played golf in them. I just brought them home, wore them around, and was like instantly like, nope, that's not gonna work. Can't wear these without socks. And the reason is this thing will chew the back of your ankle up. You can't wear them with low-rise socks. It's gotta be a sock that has like a little tab on it or a higher sock that's gonna cover this up because this thing will chew up the back like where your Achilles is. It's just not a comfortable thing at all. This is the key change, I think. The two key things I think that you would have the perfect golf shoe. If this OG Feel shoe had a little bit, the sock liner like on that one, on the 1.2, this would probably be my go-to shoe. I don't mind that it's not waterproof. I live in San Diego. I don't play in the rain a whole lot. The toe box portion of these shoes is pretty rigid, and it's designed to be, right? Like they're waterproof, but it's starting to break in. And I can tell that it will break in, but I got about 10 rounds on these, and I walked in them the other day, and I played at a pretty hilly golf course here in Encinitas, and by the end I was kind of like, I maybe wish I'd worn these. And it's just this front area is just taking its time to break in. There's a lot of structure in this toe, like you can see I can barely compress it. Just a little too much. Like it's like they maybe go in too far in the other direction, whereas if there was one that was just kind of a combo of both, I think I'd just go buy 10 pairs and just put them in the garage, and just when I ran through one, I would get one. Because again, these are amazing shoes. My gym shoe, if I'm walking the dog, I just wear them around the house. They're super comfortable. You just can't wear them without socks because of this of the liner here. It's just not a comfortable thing. It's really most prominent back here, but it's also just not super comfortable. If you had a sock liner like this one, I think that would be just such a winner. But overall, I am super happy with them. I mean, I had these guys for about 2 weeks when I went and ordered those, because I was like, okay, nope, I don't need to know much more about that. Kind of wanted to have 2 colors. I kind of like the idea of a waterproof shoe and more of a flexible comfort shoe, which is exactly what I got. I mean, I think these are a great product. I'm excited to see what the company comes out for in the future. You got a customer in me. I mean, I've been playing golf for, 30 some odd years, and I've had a lot of pairs of golf shoes. Not very many of them have been super comfortable. There have been a few, but these just tick the box, and I'm super happy with them. Both pairs I think are great. There's a little bit of room for improvement, and these are going to be absolutely the perfect shoe. So I wanted to just show you these guys, explain them a little bit. I hope that's helpful. I went looking for YouTube reviews, and when I went to buy them, and I couldn't find that many that were really kind of diving into maybe a little bit more about the shoe. And I'm not trying to sell you shoes, so I'm just a consumer. I like doing these product reviews. I think they're fun, and people generally find them helpful. If this was helpful for you, please like, subscribe if you want to do that. Leave me a comment if you have a question, or you can email me. Put my email on the screen here, info@thefitclubnetwork.com. More than happy to just give you any additional feedback, or if there's something I didn't cover that you wanted covered, let me know, and I'll cover it, or I'll just answer your comment or your email. How about that? Okay, cool. Looking forward to hearing from you. Hope this is helpful. Thanks, True. You guys are doing amazing work. Keep it up. I'm excited to see the next pair you come out with.